My name is Tabitha Munch. I'm here in 100%. I'm 100% behind this bill. I am her paternal grandmother. I'm here to represent Audrii, who cannot represent herself. I apologize.
Well, you're doing good.
Don't apologize.
My granddaughter was the most loving child I've ever met. She loved anybody regardless what you looked like, who you were. And she loved her animals, any animal. We allowed somebody that we did not know after checking the registry had any kind of a sexual offense of any kind. My life is trying to help people, and in doing so, with checking the registry, my granddaughter was in danger. We never knew. Had this bill been in place, had this loophole never existed, he would have never been anywhere near our sweet baby. I'm not only asking, I'm begging that we close this loophole, that we make sure that my granddaughter's death is not in vain. That this bill, I beg of it to be passed by anybody, everybody. This will protect so many children. Because a lot of us check those registries and never know that these monsters are walking free. And I would thank everybody personally for supporting this bill. That's all I can say right now. I close my statement.
Well, it's very compelling testimony, ma'am, and thank you for your courage to show up here today and do this, because by being here, you can hopefully help prevent this from happening to some other young person. So thank you so much for being here. Let me see if there's any questions, members. Anybody have any questions?
Thank you.
Yeah, just thank you so much for being here.
Thank you guys for hearing this. I appreciate it.
Members, next is Philip Munch.
My name is Philip Munch. I am Audrii's grandfather. And basically today, you've heard from my wife, you can see how devastating this loss was. It was devastating in many ways, both emotionally. Our son, who is here today, he lost his job over it. We know this incident had far-reaching impact across East Texas, our community, the whole great state of Texas. We received outpouring of support from all across the state, all across the country. I mean, it's a case that touched so many hearts. And Audrii was just a charming young lady, lots of potential, and because of a loophole, her life was taken away far too early. And we want to help other children that they don't have to go through this. We know it happens far too often, but once is too many. And we hit that threshold. And we just want to thank you for your support and consideration to pass this bill. We are going to continue to work. If this is a problem in other states, we're dedicating the rest of our lives to help other children. Thank you very much.
Thank you. I need to get you to say, just for our record, that you're here on behalf of yourself and you're for the bill.
I am here on behalf of myself, and I am in 100% support of the bill.
Okay. Do you mind, tell us who else you have here today from your family?
Today, my wife, the two aunts, Susan and Julie, and then we have Joshua Cunningham, her father, and then we have some friends that helped support us during the incident.
Well, we appreciate all of you being here today. We really do.
Thank you.
Any questions, ma'am?
Chairman.
Mr. Little?
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Sir, I just want to thank you on behalf of our committee for coming here to testify about this very important bill. To your point, I think this is a problem in every state. If you spend any amount of time looking into predatory sexual behavior, generally people who engage in that type of behavior start off small. They begin pushing their boundaries. This is child grooming is one of what I'll call the predicate acts leading up to something that is way worse and that your family had to experience it. And it is my sincere hope that the application of this law will make a difference for families like yours. Thank you.
I appreciate it, Mr. Little. What we found is that they are predators. It doesn't matter. I mean, my wife is such kind-hearted. She works with disabled and elderly people all day, every day. And so her heart went out to him. You know, he was in prison. We knew that. We knew some of his background, you know, and we were asked to help him out. And of everyone in the family, Audrii didn't care what he looked like, showed him nothing but love. And to have him do this to her was just unbelievable.
Ms. Jones?
I'm really sorry about what happened to Audrii, but I'm also thankful that you're here and your support system is here to turn tragedy into triumph. I know I'm voting for the bill. I can't imagine why anybody would vote against the bill. And I'm almost certain that as you travel around the U.S. to close this loophole, that people are going to be as motivated, at least as I am, I think as we are. You judge a society by how well they treat their children and how well they treat the elderly. And we've got to protect our kids, and anybody who preys on kids and grooms kids, at a minimum, they need to be on the registry. So thank you for using this as a motivation so that her loss of life meant nothing.
Thank
and
you.
I'm so sorry.
I appreciate it. And this is just the beginning of our plan to honor her name moving forward. We also want to thank Andy Kahn and Crime Stoppers for helping us to get to this point and help guide us through this process.
Any other questions, members? Thank you once again for being here, Mr. Woods. Appreciate it.
Thank you.